morning, everyone. My name is Teacher Sai, and I will be your music teacher for today. And before we start our discussion, we will have first a short prayer. Let us close our eyes and feel the presence of the Lord. So, Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for giving us a chance to learn new things and discover new ideas. Thank you so much for guiding us for our everyday, and may you bless us with new learnings, and may you open up our minds to learn and to be more creative today. Thank you so much. Amen. Alright. So again, how's your day today, class? Okay, so it's a perfect day for us to learn more because today is Monday. Now, I will be checking your attendance. And as I have said last time, alright. Okay, so none of you are absent, so congratulations everyone. Okay, so who among you here remembered what we have discussed last meeting? Okay, so it's about melody, texture, and rhythm. Okay. Alright, so before we start our discussion proper, we will have a short motivation. So, who among you here know how to play a musical instrument? Alright, one of your classmates knew how to play a guitar and a piano, drums, ukulele, and more. That is good. Since you know how to play musical instrument, what musical instrument you always use, or you used to play every day, or you used to play during your free time? Alright. Some of your classmates say they used to play pianos, drums, guitars, and many more. That is good. So, for those who knows how to play musical instrument, can I ask you, what is your favorite musical instrument? Wow! One of your classmates said that her favorite musical instrument is a guitar. And for those who doesn't know how to play a musical instrument, what musical instrument you wanted to learn, or you wanted to play in the future, or what is your dream musical instrument to play? Alright, so one of your classmates says that she wants to play a trumpet. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so alright. So, do you have any idea what will be our topic for today? Okay, so I will be showing you some photos or some pictures of our lesson for today, and I want you to identify each pictures, okay? Alright, so what picture do you see right now? Alright, that is a guitar. Very good. Next one is, alright, that is a ukulele. Very good, class. Oh, that's great. That one is a box. Alright, class, so let's move on to our discussion proper. And our topic for today is about the 10 tips on how to make teaching in music to children effective. And first, let's have let your positive attitude shine through. So what do we mean when we say let your positive attitude shine through? It is because in every class or in every music class, you need to have a plan. plan that would get so much of your time. And many teachers says that they spend a lot of time, as much as they did in an actual teaching. And that is totally true. But at the end of the day, those time will be paid off and your teaching will be more effective. Second is the incorporate practical engagement. So what do we mean when we say incorporate practical engagement? This says that music is best learned by doing, not just by reading or writing. Why? It is because, especially the best example for this one is when you are learning about instruments. You cannot play instrument by just reading or writing, but you need to do it actually. For example, you have a guitar. Enable for you to play that guitar, you need to have a guitar with you physically. So let's have the keep boredom at bay by using variety of tasks. Because as we all know, kids or a child or students have a shorter attention span. And we can cope up with that by using new technologies. Technologies that will make our teaching more easier. We can learn and read in a short period of time. And it is getting harder for us to focus, or even a child. It is very hard for a child to focus on one topic in a long period of time. So through technologies, we can teach and learn in a shorter time. Right, let's have a teach music your student like you can relate to them. For example, when your student chose or chosen a genre that could fit to their wants, you need to follow it. Because that's the time that you can get the attention of your students. And also, all kinds of music can be valuable resources for teaching and learning. Any kinds of music, when you are teaching music, any kinds or genre of music you can use as a valuable resources to teach effectively. Next is technology in the 20th century teacher's best friend. So today's children are digital natives, right? Technology nowadays is the most common things that the student use enable for them to learn easier. And you as a teacher, you need to cope up with that needs. You need to engage, you need to develop. It is okay to use traditional teaching, but the best way to be more effective in today's 21st century is to become a digital native. Next is encourage your pupils to interact with each other. So the relationship or the interaction with each other is one of the best way in order for a student to learn more and be more effective. Is be aware of your students' differing skills level. Different students have different skill levels and different needs. Make sure that the tasks you set are appropriate for each student. Ideally, a task should be understandable for the student, not too difficult but not too simple. As a teacher, you need to cope up with the needs of your student because as we all know that there are some advanced students and there are also some students that needs to be improved. Next one is perform to an online audience. Performing is an important aspect of music education. Your students can take pride sharing their achievements with an audience. They can show their peers, parents, and others that they have been learning in your class. New technology has made performing possible for anyone with internet connection. Alright, so lastly, teaching music through games is more fun. Being able to complete in a healthy and cheerful manner is a valuable skills for students to learn. It combines well collaborative activities, but it is important to make sure that no students feels left over by using a competition as a part of your teaching. Keep track of prizes and try to award the range of prizes that every student has a good chance of winning least once. Alright, so we have done our discussion for today, and who among you here can share with us your key takeaway from our discussion or from our topic for today? Alright, so you have learned about the 10 tips on how to make music or teaching music to children more effective. So, if you have learned something from our class, what are the 10 tips that we have discussed earlier? Alright, so we have the first, let your positive attitude shine through, correct? Next is, alright, the incorporate practical engagement and keep boredom at bay by using variety of tasks. That's great. And we have here the teaching music your student like you can relate to them. Technology in the 21st century teacher's best friend. Encourage your pupils to interact with each other. Be aware of your students' different skills level. Creativity is a powerful teaching tool. Perform to an online audience. And lastly, teaching music through games is more fun, right? Okay, so what is the importance of the 10 tips to make teaching music effective for children? Alright, very good. So it is important because all of these tips will be the one or will serve as our guide, enable for us to make a effective learning and teaching, or to achieve effective learning and effective teaching. Okay, so is everyone understand the lesson? Is it clear for everyone? Alright, so do you have any questions, clarifications? None. Alright, so please take note the following. We will have a performance task. And our performance task will have a rubrics, which is creativity 40%, originality 40%, props 10%, and lastly the instrument 10%, and a total of 100%. So, are you curious on what is our performance task for this week? Alright, so our performance task that will be presented next meeting is, I will group you into a 4 group. And each group will make a Christmas jingle using a musical instrument that they use. You can use any musical instrument. You need to be creative. Okay, you can, if you don't know how to play musical instruments, you can do it creatively. It is all yours. The stage is all yours, and all I'm gonna do is to follow the rubrics and how am I going to grade your performance. Is that clear with you, class? Alright, so thank you so much for giving me your short time. I hope you will learn from our lesson for today, okay? Alright, so are you all excited for our upcoming performance task? Alright, I want to see your creativity. I want to see that all of you will perform, okay? Okay, so thank you so much everyone and have a safe day. Goodbye.